Knowing what I know now, here's what I would do if I was just now getting started in the cleaning business. By the way, guys, if we just now meet, my name is Darian Jarrett, and I've been a cleaning business owner since 2019. But last week, one of my viewers commented, I just started a cleaning business. I'm 20 and I have no clue what I'm doing, but I made the LLC. I got an EIN and a bank account. I just need help proceeding. First of all, Elijah, thanks for your comment and congratulations on just getting started regardless, right? But here's how I would proceed. I would look into getting some insurance quotes, right? I would go online. I use buyberg.com or Next Insurance or even the insurance guy that you got your car insurance through. Ask them if you can start getting some quotes on general liability insurance, right? You'll need a policy of about $1 million. In some states, it's even more. You don't have to buy it right away, but just kind of have it ready so you can cash in on it, right? Next thing I'm doing is I'm getting credible, right? I'm getting credible. This means I'm telling everyone I know that I got this business going, right? Hey, would you mind if I clean this for you, clean that for you? And you telling your friends, your family, your church group, your people at your job, you're telling everybody you know that you know how to do this and you're starting out. You can go and clean for them. You can take photos, you can give pictures and video and allow them to leave you reviews and testimonials. The thing about this is you want to become the go-to person in your community when there's a cleaning issue or a cleaning need, right? I call this building mental real estate, right? This is where you live in people's minds rent free, right? Where if there's anything that happens, they're going to think about you. If there's a cleaning need or a cleaning issue, they're going to think about you, Elijah. Call Elijah, right? This happened for me and my church. And speaking of which, there's a guy in my church, my old church when I lived in Arkansas. His name was John, Big John, right? Shout out to my guy, John. Anyway, he is a brick mason and he builds brick walls and he would build fire pits and he'll build brick mailboxes, right? If there's anybody in any neighborhood in a 50-mile radius that knocked down a brick mailbox, they automatically calling John, right? Oh, we need to call John, come fix this mailbox for us, right? And he can pretty much charge whatever he wanted to, right? Because of the fact that he was in such high demand. But that's one of those things where he built that mental real estate where everybody know he knows how to do this and he does it well. I say all that to say you do that first and you build up like that in order to get the more sophisticated clients. So that's how you will build your foundation. The next thing I'm doing is I'm absolutely building a website. I'm getting on Google. Even if you don't get a website right away, at least get you a Facebook and a Google page and then start posting on Google, start getting some reviews, get your family and friends to give you reviews, all that good stuff on there. And then you can either run some Google ads, Facebook ads, but my personal favorite is going door to door in your community, whatever part of town that you want to go and do service in, and you just meet the people face to face, right? You get you a business card, a flyer, a brochure, postcard, whatever it is. You go in there and you speak with them, shake their hand, introduce your business to this other business owner or manager, whoever it is, but speak with the decision makers and ask them if they might need your services, but don't come off too salesy. Just pretty much let them know what you know how to do. And if they're looking for this particular service, I can help you, right? That's how you want to come across, right? And then you want to follow up with these people, what I call warm follow-ups, right? And then you would just keep doing that. And I guarantee you, you will start getting phone calls. You will start getting asked to do walkthroughs. And if you need help with walkthroughs, I have a video about that as well. So go and watch that walkthrough video. That will help you when that opportunity comes, because if you keep doing it like I'm telling you to do it, that's going to happen. This leads me to my very next point, and that is staying consistent and not giving up too soon. That's keep on taking the action until, right? Get your first contract, whatever. Now, I'm not perfect with this either. There's sometimes where I get down in a slump where I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that, and you just kind of want to be lazy, just to keep it real with you, right? I understand how that is, but here's the thing. You can take a rest day, but don't get comfortable there, right? Don't let that be your habit or your norm. You have to find a way to get back up, recharge, take a nap, whatever it is, but keep taking action until. This is why I overemphasize on having a why, right? What is your why? Why do you have to be successful in this business? Why do you need this to work, right? Keep that why in front of your mind and stay focused on that. And that's what's going to keep you going, right? That's what's going to pull you through the slumps. Whenever you feel like, man, you know what? I quit. I don't want to do this no more. That's going to keep you going, right? Is it you want a better life for your kids, right? Do you got a job that you want to get out of? You want to figure out, man, how can I do something on my own, right? How can I learn how to build a business? How do I learn how to, find a way to build wealth, right? Where I got multiple streams. How do you do that? You have to keep going. It doesn't just happen. You have to keep going, but you got to keep that why in your mind, right? Like me and my wife, we had a dream of being able to homeschool our children and we can work together. She was able to leave her job and I was able to take care of the family full time, where now she helps me out and we get to homeschool our children. That has been the biggest, most, like, I'm super content and grateful just with that right there, right? That's one of my whys now, right? How can I get to the point where I built this thing up and I can spend more time with my family? I can help you guys out, right? I can be in my home office. I can take calls, help you guys out, record a video. It's things like that that keep me going, right? How can I get to that next point, right? So keep that why in your mind, and that's what's going to propel you to the future of where you want to be. And before I get off that point, that's another thing that kept me going, right? Is I found a mentor. I found somebody who knew what I was going through. I found somebody who was already at the point that I was looking to go to, and that kept me accountable. That pushed me looking at them, knowing and seeing, wow, that's possible. That kept me going too. So find somebody, whether it's me or anybody else virtually, or better yet, in your community, right? Like that thing right there really, really kept me going. But I have another question here that I think would help you guys that are just now getting started as well. Hey brother, salute to you. I appreciate what you have done for me. It was because of you and your template that I landed my $220 account for once a week cleaning. Now I got a call from a dental clinic for a proposal. I got to go for a walkthrough and give an estimate. I don't know what I'm going to bid, but that's not the hardest part. The challenge is I never cleaned a medical office before. I know it's different from your typical commercial cleaning. Any advice would help, brother. Thank you so much. All right, first of all, congratulations to you, my guy, for putting in the work, right? I'm glad that my template was able to help you and my coaching helped, but it was you that did the work, right? So first of all, I just got to say congratulations to you. But guys, I'm going to read you exactly what I said back to him through email. I'm so glad to hear that you have another opportunity in front of you. That's awesome. I love medical offices because they are predictable and fairly easy to manage. However, the only real difference is the language you use on your proposal. You use more words like disinfecting and sanitizing, and you would purchase and use or clean with products that are hospital grade, right? That's the only real difference, but you want to make sure you hyper focus on the restrooms, floors, and you want to make sure that you keep exam rooms / dental operation areas very clean daily. Always look at the space from the client's perspective, meaning if you were the dentist in that place, what would you want it to look like, smell like, or feel like while working there? Also, ask them what is their primary focus. This will give you a better understanding of what they're looking for, and they will literally tell you how to sell them, right? Ask them, hey, what is it that you guys are looking for? What is it that the last company wasn't doing that we may need to take better care of, right? So, but you got this, bro, and great job. So I hope that helps you, and I hope that helps anybody else out there that are going after medical spaces, because that right there is probably one of my favorites. And then I've heard people say stuff like you got to have certifications and all that. That's not true, right? I've gotten several medical offices without whatever certification, but you want to make sure that you're doing a thorough job, right? And doing a thorough and sterile job, right? So that's how that goes. But last but not least, my final point here comes from the parable of the talents, and more specifically, Matthew 25 and 23. This is from the NIV. His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." So I kept that verse in mind when I was first getting started, right? Whether it was a $200 opportunity or a $1,500 opportunity, but especially those little small ones, like I treated them all the same, right? I'm going to do a great job, right? So look at it like that, right? Do a great job on your small first opportunities, maximize that moment, take as many photos as you can, put in high quality service, give them great customer service when you're on the phone with them. Like, just do everything you can to maximize that moment and do a great job, because of the fact that that's what's going to lead to more, right? Just like my guy here with the $220 account every week, right? That has gotten him to the point where I'm sure he's been doing a great job. I don't know exactly how I got this new walkthrough, but it's one of those. It's the principle of just taking care of what you have and allowing that to be the seed that grows this business, right? Ever since I got started in the business, I've lived this, right? I took care of the first opportunity I had, and I watched that grow into what we have now, where we are operating in Florida and Arkansas at the same time. And it's just, this is what it is, right? But I hope this helped you. If you got some value out of this video, you might like this one as well. So click that one. But thank y'all for watching this. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.